Before we begin, I want everyone watching to take a moment and think about one thing. Our parents, the people who held our hands when we couldn't walk, who stayed awake when we were sick, who protected us when we didn't even realize it. But as we grow up, we get busy. We stop noticing their tired eyes, their soft smiles, and the sacrifices they hide behind simple words like, "It's okay," or "I'm fine." Today's story is about discovering the love we often forget. A love that asks for nothing but gives everything. Arav woke up to another ordinary morning. The sun was shining, birds outside were chirping, and his mom was already in the kitchen preparing breakfast. But like many teenagers, Arav barely noticed. He brushed his teeth, checked his phone again and again, and walked to the table half awake. His mother gently placed his food in front of him. "Eat slowly, you always rush," she said softly. But Arav barely replied. He grabbed his bag and hurried out. His father was waiting at the door, fixing the bike so he could drop Arav to school. But Arav simply said, "I'm going with my friends today," and walked away without looking back. His father paused, his smile faded just a little, but he didn't say anything. He just whispered, "Stay safe," though Arav couldn't hear him anymore. It was an ordinary day. But sometimes the smallest moments reveal the biggest truths. On his way back home, Arav saw something that stopped him completely. At the corner of the street, an elderly father was struggling to lift a heavy box. His hands were shaking. His legs were weak. Yet he tried again and again. Beside him stood his adult son, scrolling on his phone, annoyed, impatient. "Dad, hurry up," the son said without even looking at him. The old man smiled softly and said, "I'm trying." But the box slipped and fell to the ground. Arav's chest tightened. Suddenly he imagined his own father in that same position, tired, ignored, unseen. He thought about the mornings when his father waited for him at the door, even when Arav didn't need a ride. He thought about the nights his mother stayed awake until he reached home, even if she had work early the next day. It was a simple street scene, but it felt like someone slapped him awake. When Arav reached home, he saw his mother wiping sweat off her forehead. She had cooked his favorite food. The table was set. His father was getting water ready for him. But instead of the usual annoyance, Arav felt something different. He noticed their tired hands, the wrinkles forming around their eyes, the quiet love behind every action. His mother asked, "Why so late?" "I was worried." For the first time in a long time, Arav actually looked at her. Her eyes showed concern, love, fear, all hidden behind a simple question. His father said, "I waited for you, wanted to make sure you reached home safely." Arav felt a strange ache in his chest. Why did they care so much, even when he barely cared? That night, Arav couldn't sleep. He walked into the living room to grab some water and saw something surprising. His father was sitting alone, holding a small, old photo album. Arav quietly walked closer. "What are you looking at, Dad?" he asked. His father smiled softly. "These are your childhood pictures." He pointed to one photo. "This was the day you learned to walk. I remember holding your hands. You kept falling, but you always stood up again." There was warmth in his voice, but also pain, a sadness parents never express. Arav looked at his father's eyes and realized something. Parents never truly let go. They hold every memory close. They remember every moment, even when their children forget. His father continued, "You grew up so fast, Arav. Sometimes I feel like we don't talk like before." That sentence broke Arav. His father said it so softly, so gently, that it hurt even more. Arav wanted to speak, but words couldn't come out. For the first time ever, he saw his father not just as dad, but as a human being. Someone who loved deeply, silently, endlessly. The next morning, Arav woke up early, before his mother, before his father. He went to the kitchen and started helping. He chopped vegetables, set the plates, made tea. His mother walked in, surprised. "Arav, what are you doing?" He smiled. "I wanted to help today." His mother's eyes softened instantly. You could almost see her heart melting. Later, his father came to the dining table. "Arav, you woke up early." "I wanted to eat breakfast with you," Arav replied. His father's smile, that simple, warm smile, felt like sunrise. After breakfast, Arav said, "Dad, can we go for a walk today, just you and me?" His father's eyes widened. He nodded slowly, trying to hide how happy he was. That entire day, Arav stayed close to his parents, helped them with chores, talked with them, laughed with them, and for the first time in years, he truly saw them, not as two people who must care for him, but as two people he must care about. That night before sleeping, Arav made a quiet promise. "I will not take them for granted anymore. I will love them the way they have loved me. Silently, endlessly, unconditionally." Because now he understood. Parents don't need expensive gifts. They don't want grand surprises. They just want time. A hug, a conversation, a child who remembers their heart. Parents are the only people who stay with you from your first breath and love you until their last. We grow up, but they grow old. We get busy, but they wait. We forget, but they remember everything. So before life moves too fast, before we regret the moments we ignored, let's hold their hands. Let's look into their eyes and say the words they deserve to hear. Thank you for everything. I love you.